Sister just says she Cherokee. Are you sure you belong to Cherokee? Or were you owned by the Cherokee? Because the Cherokees were a slave-owning red native nation. The Choctaws were a slave-owning red Native American nation. The Seminoles were a slave-owning red Native American nation. The Creeks were a slave-owning red Native American nation. So when you say you are Cherokee, you might be telling me that you happy to have been a slave of the Cherokee. When you tell me you Seminole, you might be telling me that you happy to be the slave of the Seminole. Oh, you better do your history. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Just because you got Cherokee blood doesn't mean you belong to the Cherokee nation. It could very well mean that the Cherokees owned your great-great-great-great-grandparents, and one of the Cherokee men raped your great-great-great-great-grandmother, and that's how you got Cherokee blood. Just like Africans in America, just because we got European blood don't mean we belong to the European kingdoms. The reason we got European blood is the slave master raped our mothers. That didn't make us European. So just because your great-great-great-grandmother was owned by the Choctaws, or your great-great-great-grandmother was owned by the Cherokees, or your great-great-great-grandmother was owned by the Seminoles, don't mean you Seminole, don't mean you Cherokee, don't mean you Choctaw. It just means that the owner slept with his property. The Cherokee owner slept with his property. The Choctaw owner slept with his property. The Seminole owner slept with his property, and that's how you got the blood in your body. You cannot walk into the United States Congress. You cannot walk into a hearing before the Cherokee Nation or the Seminoles or the Choctaws or any of the other hundreds of Native American tribes and say, my grandmom told me I was a Cherokee. My granddaddy told me I was a Choctaw. My great-great-grandmom told me I was a Seminole. That's not going to cut it. That's not going to cut it. Oral tradition is not going to get you a place at the table. Furthermore, what y'all need to know about these racist red Native American tribes. Furthermore, what y'all need to know about these racist red Native American tribes, they don't mess with y'all. The 5 tribes, the 5 major tribes owned slaves. The 5 major tribes fought with the Confederacy for slavery. The 5 major tribes fought with the Confederacy for slavery. And even if you can prove that you have their blood, does not make you a part of their nation. And when they started getting those casinos, do you know that when they started getting the casinos, they wrote into their treaties and constitutions that no African American, even if they have the blood, do your research, no African American, even if they have the blood, can lay claim to anything that they have.